Hi everyone, welcome to Board of Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not either of any of these blokes. Patch 1.0.2, patch 102, that's what I'll be calling it. But saw the introduction of two brand new tanks to Board of Tanks. The K-91 and the... what was the other one called? The T-77. The Object 277, I should say. kainyn from GI Clan's been kind enough to send me a few replays featuring the two new tanks, and we're going to show them for you today. First up, the K-91, which is the Tier 10 medium tank, the rear turreted Russian medium tank. Looks pretty accurate. He is running food as a premium consumable in this tank, the K-91, and you can see it's got APCR as standard ammunition in the 100mm gun, 320 alpha damage, 276 penetration. That's with standard, 330 with those heat rounds. Nothing wrong with that at all. Now you can see, I did mention, he's got extra combat rations. That's going to help his DPM. It's going to help his aim time. It's going to help everything by about 10%. The T-44 puts a shot into kainyn, but he does get a shot into the T-44, into the Skoda, I should say, as well as a lot of assisted damage. A lot of assisted damage indeed into that Skoda, 1461. So that'll tell me that Skoda is DED as he plays along the eastern side of Ruinberg. Now you can see, you might be thinking, what the hell is that camouflage? Have a look at that camo. It's the Football 2018 camo. From the football mode, the World Cup is happening in Russia, and of course World of Tanks are on board with anything promoting the World Cup as usual. Same as last World Cup, they had the soccer mode or the football mode, depending on what school you went to, and kainyn's clearly been playing that, or might have just bought himself that groovy looking camouflage, which it does look quite sporty, even if I do say so myself. Have a look. The Object 430 Mark II, just ahead of kainyn, is the tank that now leads to the K-91. Of course, the Object 430 Mark II used to lead to the Object 430, which was a Tier 10 vehicle not so long ago. And then, of course, the 430 turned into a Tier 9 vehicle, which led to the 430U. But now the K-91... that is the tank after the Object 430 Mark II, which is a bit more of a natural progression. That's what they tell us anyway, because the 430 Mark II is rear turreted, as is the K-91. Now, I'm told this is pretty accurate. It certainly looks pretty accurate as he looks towards the Centurion 5.1. That's the Aussie tank, the Tier 8 Premium British/Aussie medium tank. kainyn looking for some cheeky shots around here. Not entirely sure what the armor's like. We'll see if he bounces any, but he gets a shot. 372, that's not bad alpha damage into the AT-15. He's probably a little bit outgunned in this Tier 10 battle. 3-2's the score on Ruinberg. kainyn from GI looking towards a Centurion 5.1. Realises that probably won't penetrate. Waits till he backs out. Pops a shot in there. Brings his damage up to 1,020. 1737 assisted damage. Got a little bit more assisted damage into the Centurion 5.1 as that gets taken out by the Skoda. And now kainyn firmly focusing on that Batchat 25-2. That's a danger tank. He is... quite a low tank, and with the well-rounded turret is bouncing those Batchat shots quite nicely. Looks like the Batchat could be on the reload because he's running away by the looks of things, down to 469 hit points. He'd love to get the killing shot in that Tier 10 French auto-loading medium tank before he gets to reload. Fires clutch at the Waffenträger, Ralph Panzer 4 at Tier 9, doesn't quite land the shot. Again, takes a quick glance towards the Batchat, and of course the Striv in the northeast corner is probably lighting up that waffle, and that's allowing kainyn to be double bushed as he farms some more damage. Bit of a low roll there, 279 on that shot. It's probably on the lower end. Puts a couple of blind shots to wall where the waffle was last seen. There's the waffle again, down to 663 now. They're winning 7-6. They were behind for a minute. Tanks dropping left, right, and centre in the central part of the map, and kainyn doing a great job cleaning up the northeast and the eastern section of Ruinberg. You can see the WZ132A is in that little position there in the middle. He's probably trying to farm some damage into these heavy tanks that are possibly trying to cap. The Grill 15 and the Striv, the last two tanks that were spotted up there at A6, A7, and that's exactly what kainyn from GI Clan is looking for. He knows he's on full health. He's also found artillery. There's the Striv on full health, takes him down to 716. Gets some more assisted damage as the Striv gets taken out. Does cop a damaging shot from the Grill, misses the 53 M55 at tier 9, but 2 shots into that will be enough to kill the tier 9 American self-propelled gun. The Striv on 230 hit points. A little bit of side scraping happening there. Artillery shoots him. Now he can just take his time, aim, and put a big Russian shell into the head of that American artillery. Looks like the grill just fired, and he realises that, shoots in, goes for the tracking shot and gets it. 1,015 damage. The grill uses his repair kit, puts another one into him. He's down to 394, but that grill will be reloaded pretty soon. One more shot isn't quite enough to kill him, but the Scorpy G does its job and gets rid of the grill. 12-8 the score now. Kainyn from GI Clan just warming up, looking towards the low at tier 8. The IS-3 picks up that kill. 13-8 the score now, so he knows he's going to win this, but he wants to get some more damage into the Striv. Kills the Striv, 14-8 now, 3 kills, 5,500 damage done, 3,123 assisted damage. Only blocked 1 shot for 390 towards the start of that game, and a comfortable win in the end, 15-8. Let's have a quick look at the result, if I can find it. There it is. There's the result. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for my old mate Kainyn from GI Clan. As well as that, it is the Spotter Medal, Hand of God, Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect, Confederate for shooting more tanks than anybody else, High Caliber for carrying that one, 1,208 base experience, 5,487 hit points of damage. Well and truly, got the top score there. 3 kills, 5,487 hit points of damage. He even made some credits too, nearly 13,000 credits with the premium account, 3,123. That certainly would have helped with the Ace Tanker for sure. Move on to our second game. This is going to be 3 replays featuring the old mate Kainyn from GI Clan. This time Kainyn in the Object 277. The Object 277 is the brand new tier 10 Russian heavy tank. That's the other tank that came out with patch 102. Patch 102 is of course the K-91, the medium tank, and of course the Object 277. Now I haven't played this tank yet. I've got it unlocked, haven't yet purchased it. We'll see. I reckon it's the kind of tank I'll probably buy. There's 2 of them in this game. It's a tier 10 battle on Live Oaks. 2 Object 277s and a Striv on Kainyn's team. 1 Object 277, an E5 and an E4 on the enemy team. The rest are tier 8s and 9s in a 357 matchmaker, and Kainyn is not stuffing around. He's using the speed of the Object 277 to try and get down into this sort of wetland here, but near the bridge. If he gets down here, if there was artillery, he'd be relatively safe from artillery. And look how fast this tank is. It's pretty fast for a Russian tank. 130mm gun, 490 damage, 265 penetration with armor piercing rounds, which is standard, 340 with the heat rounds. You see again, he's got extra combat rations. That's going to help his view range, his aim time, his reload time, his DPM, absolutely everything. And again, he's got the Groovy camo. That's the camo from the Frontlines mode, if I'm not mistaken. I reckon it might be. Doesn't manage to penetrate the top of the E5. 0-0 the score in this battle at the moment. He's on 494 damage. He's blocked the shot as well. Bounces another shot. That good old strong Russian armor. It looks like the turret looks a little bit like the IS-7 turret. Nice and flat. Bouncing shots all day long. 1,600 damage blocked. 946 damage done. And he's just up here keeping all these tanks spotted, and more than likely, I guess he's trying to maybe distract these tanks so they can be aiming at him while his teammates have a bit of a go around this other side over there. 2-zip the score. The T-54 and the M4A1 Revelarici have both been taken out by his teammates. Pops a shot into the T110E5. He'd love to get rid of one of the tier 10s. Still 3 tier 10s left on each team. 2-zip. And the back of the 277, that'll be easy money all day long. Picks up not a bad roll there, 516, brings his damage up to 1949. 1,600 damage block, 2-1. Again, the back of the tier 10 heavy tank shoots him, sets him on fire. Thank you very much. 4-1 the score on Live Oaks. Let's see what he's going to do now as the Mouskin rolls over the bridge. 2671 damage done. Looks towards the Ood, somehow lands that shot. I don't think that was aimed that fantastically, but he'll take the kill nonetheless. 2 kills to kainyn from GI Clan. The Object 277, the brand new Tier 10 Russian heavy tank, the one that came out with patch 102. Is he going to try and roll the Lorraine, pick up a 3rd kill, or is he going to let... No, he's going to let his teammates do that one. Staying on the inside of the railway line, bit of a risky move, bounces to Scorpion G, sees the T28 prototype, and the T28 prototype, I reckon he just started rolling forward as kainyn rubbed his index finger on the fire button. 7-2 though is the score. That T28 prototype will not be feeling a little bit nervous around about now. kainyn on 3,342 damage done, 2,090 damage blocked, a little bit of assisted damage as he picks up his 3rd kill, setting the Tier 8 turreted American tank destroyer back to the garage. 9-3 the score now. Looking at the Rimby Borsig, who's just gone unspotted. I'd be throwing a blind shot. Looks like he was thinking about HE there. He's only got 4 standard rounds left. I don't think he's fired any premium ammunition in this game. To be fair, I don't think he's really needed to. Like the Object 277 that he was shooting back down here in the southeast was giving him the rear of his tank quite often, so that was never going to need heat for that. But he did bounce a couple of shots on I think it was the E5, the AMX M449. That's a Liberty tank, the premium Tier 8 French heavy tank, the heavy tank, the first Tier 8 French heavy tank that came out with armour. It's not a bad tank, but it's never going to bounce a shot like that from the Object 277. I don't think kainyn's spotted. Yes, he is spotted now as the Object 257 shoots him. Realises that it's a Rimby Borsig that spotted him and puts a quick one into him, bringing up kill number 5. 11-4. He'll be fancying himself for a top gun here. 4,600 hit points of damage. He'll be jumping onto Facebook and starting to send me the message already, saying, Stewie, I reckon I might have one with a brand new tank just for you. Bounces to T110E4. Bounces a return shot from the Object 257. That's the other quick Russian Tier 9. Pops the 257 for the top gun. That's 6 kills. Bounces the T110E4 onto heat rounds now because that's all he's got left. And up until now, it's been standard ammunition all day long. The Progetto 46 should be an easy 515 hit points of damage. Pulls back 5,500 damage done. 3,720 damage blocked. Top 736 from the T110E4. Takes him down to 527 hit points, which is a one-shot for the American turreted tank destroyer. So he'll be hoping his mates come in and he's going to try and firmly keep that house between him and the T110E4. T110E4 not looking kainyn's way, thinking about it now. He does get another damaging shot in before the CDA 105, the Baguette tank, confirms that kill on that American tank destroyer. Let's have a look at the result before we move on to our 3rd and final replay, featuring kainyn and some brand new Tier 10 Russian tanks that come out with patch 102. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge in the 277. Bruiser Medal for damaging some crew members and modules and all that kind of stuff. Spotter Medal. Arsonist for destroying a tank by setting on fire. That Arsonist Medal probably would have helped with that Bruiser Medal as well. Duelist, Fire for Effect, Shellproof, Steel Wall, High Caliber, Top Gun, thank you very much, 6,483 damage, 1305 base experience. He fired 20 shots, 18 hit, 15 did damage, 3,720 damage blocked, over 2,000 assisted damage. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Even made some credits, nearly 12,000 credits, even though he did have to fire a little bit of heat at the end because he ran out of standard rounds towards the end of the game. As we move on to our 3rd and final replay, featuring my old mate kainyn from GI Clan. Again, it's in the K-91. I've got to say, I do like that camouflage on the K-91. It looks pretty groovy. kainyn from GI. This time in Himmelsdorf, knocking over all this stuff at the start. And looks like he's making his way to the western flank of Himmelsdorf in the K-91. It looks pretty groovy. Now, this is the tank that I don't have unlocked yet. It's I'm still on the Object 430 version 2, and I watch replays like this and I think, gee, it looks pretty tidy. Not sure if it's the camo that makes it look tidy or something else, but look, it's pretty fast. It's Russian, so it's going to have some kind of armor, and the gun looks reasonably accurate for something that's Russian. You've got to bear in mind, he's zoomed in 25 times at the moment, and so of course that's going to make the aim circle look a little bit bigger, but looking towards the western flank of Himmelsdorf. Plenty of tanks up on the hill Two mediums. Looks like they're having a bit of a gunfight with the Batchat 25T. Kainyn rolling forward, looking for vision on the T100 LT. Now, I get the impression that the T100 LT did not spot Kainyn, but Kainyn was spotting him. He does get lit as he fires. Looks for a shot on the grill. The grill's behind that building there, so he won't get that one. They're down by a tank. He's already opened his account with 347 hit points. Into the Object 705A. That's the rear turreted heavy tank. This is another one I'm working on. Myself peeks around the corner. Pops one into the grill 15. Gets spotted, so he pulls back. I'll drink his coffee before it goes cold. 0-1. What's he going to do? Looks like there's a bit of chat happening. Bit of chat happening in the chat. Pity I can't read box language. It looked like an artillery shell. It was from the 261. Somebody puts a shot into the 261, and he'll be saying, "Oh, I didn't want to play Himmelsdorf anyway in artillery." I have seen some good artillery battles on Himmelsdorf. But anyway, this one's an all tier 10 game, so there'll be bonds up for grabs. Kainyn just trying to make something happen here. Picking the map, trying to get the Object 140 to get on board and help him. Between the two of them, you'd think they'd be able to clean up definitely the 261, but those two grills sitting there, that's probably what the 140 is a little bit concerned about. Those grills, what is it, 750 damage each? That would be very, very, very concerning. Indeed. 1-4 is the score. He bounces the grill. Nothing wrong with that Russian armor. Puts a shot into the grill, bounces him. But he knows there's another one there, so it's got to be a little bit conservative. Is he going to get it? He does for another 296. That grill driver will be thinking, hang on, was I really poking there? You've got to have about 3 or 4 pixels to aim at, I reckon. What's that one? That's the FV. Don't even aim. That's Russian accuracy for you. Doesn't even need to aim. Looks towards the Object 261. Picks up his first kill. That brings the score back to 2-6. They're down by 4 tanks here. The grill, one of the grills is on 630. That should be 1 shot each. Maybe 3 shots. Doesn't matter, because the friendly grill takes out the enemy grill, and that's exactly the right thing for that grill to do. The FE4005, however, that has got a pretty big derpy gun. He'll be a little bit concerned about that. He can see he's around the corner. Down by 3 tanks though, 4-7, so something needs to happen. And I think something needs to happen where Kainyn is in the GI, with the Object 140. Hopefully the Object 140 player knows what he's doing. Looks like he's got a mark of excellence with that barrel, but he just got derped by the FE4085. That's 1 shot. He's probably still got about 10 seconds, so he'll probably get maybe 2 more shots into the FE4005 before the before he reloads. He will not be happy that last shot, the first shot, bounced. Takes him down to 2 hit points. I'd be going for the ram. He doesn't go for the ram. Go for the reload. Gee, I would have been pretty nervous if about that one. Finds the grill, puts a shot into him. It's 8-all now. It's even Stevens as the grill takes out the STB1. That's the same grill that killed the enemy grill. Finds the Object 705A again, puts another shot into him. 8-all is the score. 2 kills to Kainyn, 3,500 damage done. Little bit blocked, little bit of assistance. Trying to angle his tank the best as he can, trying to minimise damage from that 705A. Shoots and bounces. He's got heat loaded now, and he'll be very concerned about that grill. The grill shoots and misses. Kainyn puts one into him, takes him down to 589 hit points. That sounded like a big one. That was the 705A. And Kainyn going straight for the grill. Drives past the 705A, straight for the grill. He's still got 1337 hit points, so it's not going to be the end of the world if the enemy team shoot him once or twice. But of course, he's just trying to maybe outmaneuver the 705A and get into a little bit of cover before the 705A takes an unnecessary amount of health off Kainyn from GI. 4,122 damage done, 750 damage blocked, 564 assisted damage. He'll be poking around this corner, trying to get some more damage out of this 705A. The TVP on 433 hit points. You'd imagine that's the tank that the 705 will be going for. Kainyn gets spotted, shoots and tracks the 705A. Shoots him again, and it looks like somebody's putting a heap of damage into the 705A. Kainyn shoots again, but misses 3 kills, 1767 assisted damage. There he is, just on the other side of that grill. That TVP will be in a bit of trouble. What the hell? The Batchat 15558. What was he trying to do? I don't know what that Batchat was trying to do, other than throw his tank away. 13-12 is the score now. Maybe the Batchat was a little bit frustrated that he couldn't get many shots on this map. He's got heat rounds loaded. 4,122 damage done. 1,767 assisted damage. It's only going to be one shot. He's got to make that shot count. He does cop a damaging shot from the 705A, but he picks up his 4th kill. That just leaves the IS-4. And kainyn not stuffing around. The IS-4 kills the TVPT 5051, who did such a good job in the middle there. kainyn down to 649 damage. He's on 4 kills. The Death Star also on 4 kills. I think he needs the Death Star to shoot the IS-4 once, either before or after kainyn puts some damage into the Russian heavy tank. Getting pretty close to where the IS-4 was last spotted. He's not going to be too far away from him. He's not the fastest tank in the world. IS-4 clearly going for where kainyn was last spotted, and hopefully the FV215B 183 is getting ready to put a shot into the IS-4. Everyone's pinging the map like you would not believe. That IS-4 is more than capable of carrying this one. He'll be looking towards the shit barn. He puts one into him, down to 1427 hit points, but he's only got 600. Puts another shot into him, takes him down to 1,000. Fixes his tracks, he's down to 257 now. Critically hits him, tracks him. He's on 1,070. So what's that going to be? That's going to be three shots if he's lucky. I think the FV is going to have to come into play with only 257 hit points left up his sleeve. The shit barn not the shit barn, the FV, the Death Star. The Death Star takes him down to 283. The IS will be looking at the Death Star. Bad call from the IS. The IS really should have looked towards shooting kainyn first and then the FV, and he probably would have won that one. But anyway, a victory nonetheless, 15-13 on Himmelsdorf. Let's have a look at the result before we wind up today's video, featuring 2 brand new tanks, the K-91 and the Object 277. It was another Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for kainyn from GI Clan. Bruiser, Duelist, Fighter, 5 for effects. Great game, 5,322 damage, 5 kills, nearly 1,400 base experience. Shout out to Matsu May in the FV. He had a good game as well, 4,477 damage for his 4 kills, nearly 1,100 base experience. kainyn fired 26 shots, 24 hit, 18 did damage. So a few bouncy shots. Maybe if some of the shots didn't bounce, he would have cleaned that game up a little bit quicker. Cost him some credits though, because he had the heat rounds loaded in that all tier 10 battle. Thank you very much for the replays. kainyn from GI Clan. Epic to see some good new tanks in today's videos. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time.